Damn, look at Brad. She looks like Al Pacino. This card. Shyamalan is in this card.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Buckeye State, also known as Cleveland, Ohio, Believeland, or commonly known as the Land. This is the final press conference for Paul versus Woodley. I'm Brian Custer, the host of Showtime Championship Boxing. Paul versus Woodley, main event of a stacked card of boxing. It is presented by Showtime Pay-Per-View. Most Viable Promotions, along with Holden Production. And it all goes down Sunday, August 29th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That is 5 o'clock Pacific time on Showtime Pay-Per-View. Now, you can purchase the fight right now if you want through Showtime.com, the Showtime app. It's also available through all the major cable satellite providers here in the U.S. and Canada as well. And you will see the problem child, Jake Paul, biggest fight of his career thus far, and he's taking on the former UFC world champion, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley. The co-feature, arguably, pound for pound, the best female fighter in the world, the unified featherweight champion, America. The real deal Serrano, defending her strap against the super bantamweight champion, Yamalet Mercado. You'll also see the U.S. debut of the UK's two most popular attractions, the heavyweight, Daniel Dubois and Tommy Fury, who of course is the brother of the heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury. In this event, all goes down at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Tickets still available. You can get them at rocketmortgagefieldhouse.com. This fight is really a continuation here of Showtime Championship Boxing, what we are calling our sizzling summer of delivering fight fans unification, championship, high, meaningful fight, as well as entertainment. And the man with the master plan is the president and the GM of Showtime Sports. He's Mr. Steven Espinosa.
Thank you, Ron. I'd like to start by thanking Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the Ohio Athletic Commission, and Barstool Sports for all of whom were instrumental in bringing this event to fruition. You know, Showtime has been in boxing a long time. Got a long history in the sport. But the thing about boxing is it has a way of always surprising you. Just when you think you've seen it all, along from someone like Jake Paul, upsets the apple cart and changes everything. And personally, I find it exciting. Exciting to see the sport change and innovate and evolve. And it's exciting to be here today on this card. And personally, I'm very proud of this card. You've got some of the best fighters in the world, from world champions to a promising up-and-coming, all the way to some really, for promising up-and-coming heavyweight, to some really promising prospects. This card has a little bit of everything. But the other thing about this card is it's filled with fighters that didn't listen. They didn't listen when they were told no. We have 2 young women, one from Puerto Rico, one from Chihuahua, Mexico, who didn't say no when they were told that they couldn't become professional boxers. We have 2 young men who left their country to pursue their dreams, and Ivan Garanchik in Belarus and Joe Cusimano in Sicily. We have Charles Conwell, well documented his challenges. Anthony Taylor and Tommy Fury in their journeys. And of course, there's Jake Paul, who didn't listen when they said he couldn't become a pro boxer. And Tyron Woodley, 11th of 13 kids, didn't listen to those who said he couldn't become an MMA fighter, and then didn't listen when they said he couldn't box either. No one on this card has been handed everything. They've all beaten the odds. And I'm proud to have each and every one of them on this card. But the great thing about boxing is that all of this at some level doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, to borrow a phrase, boxing don't lie. Boxing is the ultimate truth teller. The ring is the ultimate truth teller. So when Sunday night rolls around, on some level, none of this matters. Your resume doesn't matter. Your social media followers, your social media audience doesn't matter. The UFC belts doesn't matter. The 9 titles in 7 different weight divisions doesn't matter. Your fan base in the UK, none of that matters. Because, again, boxing is the ultimate truth teller. So for all the hype and the hoopla, all the all access in the social media, make no mistake, these are fights. At the end of the day, these are fights, the purest form of competition. And the great thing about boxing, when 2 competitors enter that ring, each time they enter that ring Sunday night, they get a chance to rewrite their own history. Doesn't matter what happened last week, last month, last year. Doesn't matter where you came from, who you lost to, who you beat. It all comes down to that moment of truth, Saturday night, 2 fighters in the ring. And I can't wait. Thank you all.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for your vision. Let me bring here to the podium, too, the co-producer of this event. He is the founder of Most Valuable Promotions. He is Jake Paul. Woo!
What's up, everybody? Man, this is exciting times. Cleveland, bringing it home. Big week of business. First and foremost, I want to thank Steven Espinoza and Showtime. Everyone's been super, super amazing. And when we partnered with Showtime, we knew that this was going to be a massive event. You know, they're the best in the business, and that's why Most Valuable Promotions, Keith and myself, made the decision to go with Showtime. And seems like it's going well. Pre-buys on track, like the Floyd Mayweather-Logan Paul event. Texted Floyd last night and said, got your pre-buys. So this one is turning into a historic moment. I want to thank everyone for being here. Great week of business. Venture capital fund anti-funding a $30 million Series C round in a simple bet. Want to thank Barstool Sportsbook, Dave Portnoy. Shout out to you guys for being the main sponsor. And you know, today is actually Women's Equality Day. So I told my mom this morning how much I love her. And my girlfriend, she's right there, how much I love her. And shout out to all the amazing women out there. And for this whole week, Amanda Serrano was saying like, oh, I'm on the card. To me, it didn't seem right that she was just saying she was on the card, so I want to make her the co-main event, talk to Showtime about it, making Amanda the co-main event, and she's deserving of that. She's one of the greatest to ever do it. So, happy Women's Quality Day, and let's start this press conference off.
So let's get right into it. All of you are here to hear from the fighters. That's what we're going to do. And of course, to start the card off, Cleveland's going to get a treat because they're going to get one of their homies. Native Clevelander. This guy was in the 2016 Olympics. Charles Conwell. Unbeaten. 15-0. And 11 of his wins have come by knockout. And he's taking on another unbeaten fighter. And Juan Carlos Rubio, 18-0. 9 of his victories have come by knockout. And Charles, we'll start with you. You know, let the people know, A, what does it mean to be fighting back here at home? Fighting on this card, what should they expect come Sunday night?
Right? Yeah, it's amazing to fight back at home in the city, bringing it back home. Got a lot of local support back here at home. I know a lot of people that doesn't get to see me fight back at home, so to bring it back here and just have all the local support and everyone back on home, I'm just ready to come and show them what battle is all about.
Juan, unbeaten fighter. You're certainly taking on another unbeaten fighter. But when you look at it, you certainly haven't fought anyone that has a resume like Charles. Talk to me about this fight and what should people of Cleveland expect when you guys get in the ring.
Carlos, nunca te has enfrentado, has invicto, pero no te has enfrentado a alguien del nivel de tu oponente. ¿Qué le tienes que decir a la gente de Cleveland? ¿Qué van a ver de ti esta pelea?
No, nunca me he enfrentado a ningún oponente de buen nivel, pero vengo muy bien preparado para esta pelea. Me siento muy bien físicamente y pues voy a dar un buen espectáculo esta noche.
It is true I haven't fought someone in this category or this level, but I feel very strong. I am very well prepared, and I'm ready for Sunday to give a great show for the people of Cleveland.
Of course, the first fight of the night. And then once we get to the pay-per-view, you're going to see the U.S. debut of Tyson Fury's younger brother, Tommy Fury. Unbeaten 6-0. 4 knockouts. Taking on Anthony Taylor, who's making his second professional fight. Tommy, we already know what Tyson Fury is all about as a fighter. What will we learn about Tommy Fury, though, come Sunday night?
Just like to say a big thank you to everyone turning out. Really appreciate it, guys. Good to see you all. I'm very happy to be in Cleveland. Very happy to be performing for all you guys. Obviously, Tyson's very familiar over it. I'm about to be very familiar over it. I'm coming with my own package, my own game, and my own man. You're going to see that Sunday night.
Anthony, you know, Tommy talked about his excitement, making his U.S. debut. You spoiled that. He's also talked about Jake Paul a lot. You think he's overlooking you in there at all?
Absolutely. Like, I've been telling everybody, Tommy's just still like flying into Cleveland, 7-0, and takes off with Jake Paul. Like, hey, I'm your opponent, bro. Like, don't look down. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm 5'7". Of course, he's gonna look down, but hey, like, just because you beat up 6 bums ain't gonna beat me up.
Tommy, give you the final word here.
I just want to say one thing. If this man thinks I've overlooked him, he's very wrong. I'm training like I've got a shot at all these belts on Sunday night. I've put myself away for 8 weeks and grilled myself to the limit. I've been to hell and back for this fight. Jake Paul doesn't come into my mind once. I've not thought about him. I don't think about him. The only man I've thought about and I've been thinking about for this whole training camp is Anthony Taylor. Sunday night, I'll get the job done, and then whatever else lies ahead, we can think about then. But until then, this man's getting knocked out cold.
That's what they always say, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're not gonna touch me, you're not gonna knock me out. You fought catfishing, bro. I'm not that guy. Like, you're not that guy. Trust me.
What have you done? What have you done, big man? What have you done?
I fought tougher opponents. Who you?
I hope your bottom of your boots is going to be sponsored
Everybody
because everyone's going to be looking at that.
paid off. My Queensberry, paid off.
Paid off by Queen. But do you know what I say? The more they talk, yeah, the weaker they are. Talk all you want, enjoy all the limelight, lap it up, get as many deals as you said. Take all these cameras in because I swear to God you're going to give everybody an interview in the room, 100% because you've been
I'm
interviewed
not
all week.
married.
So lap it up because after Sunday night, it's over for you. So you can be back to whatever you're doing. So enjoy all this, enjoy the cameras, light camera.
You're not
Go ahead.
married.
I'm not going to stop you. Go ahead.
You're not cut from the same cloth. Your brother.
Here's the great thing, folks. That's what starts the night off. That starts the night off. That's the fight, first fight you'll see on pay-per-view. Then we get into a couple of 140 pounders. And we get Cleveland's own, another one. The unbeaten contender, Montana Love. 15-0. 7 knockouts. Taking on Ivan Baranchev. 20-2. 13 knockouts. He was, of course, in the 2020 fight of the year. Montana, let me start with you. First time fighting here at home in a couple of years. First time really taking on a real top contender. What do you think this fight means to your career?
This fight right here means everything to my career. I'm introducing myself to the 140-pound division with this fight here. Beating an ex-champion, you know, this would definitely launch me in a whole other, category.
Ivan, only 2 losses in your career. Both of them have come to southpaw. He's a southpaw. Will that be an issue for you Sunday night?
I'm happy to be here and I'm happy to fight on this show. I learned a lot after my last fight and I will have a good training camp and I want to show you guys my version and I need to realize everything what I did in my training camp, and I will do.
Love it. Montana, give you last word here. What do you think folks in Cleveland, boxing world will be saying about Montana Love after this fight?
My city, they behind me 100%. They support me 100%. They know how we're coming.
Yes, sir.
We training hard. We excited for this. They know. You know what I'm saying? All Jake fans will be my fans.
Yes, sir.
We
We
go.
do it different in Ohio, facts. The milk is different here. I'm sorry, Ivan, but you don't feel that bone structure.
The next fight, it's going to feature some heavyweights. And the U.S. debut of the UK attraction, Daniel Dubois. 16-1. 15 knockouts, but he's taking on the Sicilian Nightmare. And Joey Cusimano. 19-3. He's got 17 knockouts in him. Joey, I'll start with you, my friend, because you told Boxing News, quote, I believe it's going to be a great fight. I believe someone's going to get knocked out. You tell us why you believe someone's going to be stopped in this fight.
We're two big power punchers, and we're both excited to fight. We like to fight. We like to fight. So I feel like we're going to come out, and that's what we're going to try to do. It's the heavyweight division. It only takes one punch.
Daniel, it's your U.S. debut. You talked about looking great in front of the U.S. audience, what you call in impressive fashion. Your last 3 knockouts have all been in the second round. So what does impressive fashion mean to the people of the United States?
This is my U.S. debut, so I want to look good and I want to win in devastating fashion. My own approach is seek and destroy, so it's going to be the same again. I can't wait. This guy's right for me, and I'm ready for the fight. I can't wait.
Heavyweights. We all know what heavyweights bring. That's all action. And then we get to what Jake is now dubbed as the co-main event. And it's featuring Amanda, the real deal Serrano. 41-1 with 30 knockouts. Taking on the WBC Super Bantamweight Champion, Yami Mercado. Amanda, we all know the history, the rivalry, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. You said this is the fight, though, that will steal the show. You tell us why.
First, I want to thank Showtime, Jake Paul, for believing in me and putting a female fight on your card. Sorry, we might steal the show, but
Matt and I have a bet to see who's gonna get a doper knockout.
I don't have that much money. No, but I am a female boxer.
The bet is like you have to jump in the ocean or something.
Okay, we'll talk about it. But thank you so much for putting your faith in me, my team for everything that they we've been through. And yeah, Puerto Rico versus Mexican. Mexico, 2 champions. Listen, these are my babies, my only babies that I have, and it's gonna be very, very hard for her to beat me, for her to take these back to Mexico. She's gonna go home empty-handed.
Yami, you heard that. You're coming up in weight to fight Amanda. She, without question, is a big puncher. Will your power carry up to this heavy weight and be enough to take her out? Mauricio Madero will do the translation.
Así es, estoy subiendo de categoría, sin embargo soy una super gallo que en competición soy de más grandes, entonces no veo una desventaja al subir de peso, al contrario, voy a subir fuerte al cuadrilátero, ya que no voy a sufrir un proceso ni de deshidratación ni descompensación, entonces esperamos ganar el día 29 y demostrar que no éramos una rival pequeña como muchas personas lo han dicho.
Yes, I'm coming up in weight class, but I am in Super Bantam. I'm one of the biggest fighters. So I'm very well prepared. I feel very strong. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to win on Sunday and prove that we're up to the challenge and that we are not as weak as some people have commented before.
Amanda, we'll wrap it up with this. You and Jake got this bet on who's going to have the doper knockout. So what would an explosive performance do, considering there'll be so many eyeballs watching this fight? Do you think this will be the fight that will solidify you as pound for pound best female fighter in the world?
I hope so. I train every fight as if I am that, and I hope that people can, acknowledge that we've been on here and we're champions as well. We work just as hard. I hope that we can steal some of Jake Paul's fans and some of the young viewers to see that women's boxing is awesome too. And yeah, I want to thank Yamina for taking the fight, but she's kind of
Then we get to the main event. The problem child. Fighting in his hometown. First time as a professional fighter. 3-0. All 3 of the victories come by knockout. But he's taken on the former UFC champion. He's known as the Chosen One. Making his professional boxing debut in Tyron Woodley. Jake, is this the fight where all the naysayers, all the critics say, you know what, this cat's for good?
Yeah, 100%. Tyron Woodley, he really is the chosen one. We chose him to get his ass beat. 5-time UFC champion, explosive, knockout power. That's all cool, but none of that matters Sunday night. And I'm sending him into retirement, turning him into a meme, and and people will see, oh my gosh, this kid can fight. He's got skills. He can take a punch. That gas tank is nice. That inside fighting is nice. That body work is nice. That jab is nice. That 1-2 is nice. Oh, and then he came with the overhand right there. Oh, that's nice. And we got a hook too. We got a check hook. People are going to be surprised. I haven't shown shit. I can fight southpaw too. I might come out southpaw. I haven't even shown that yet. So yeah, this is my coming out party.
Tyron, you're also making your boxing debut. So the MMA Hour, you are here to take over, and people are going to see that Jake is going to get hurt in a way we never even imagined. Explain that to us.
I'm almost falling asleep. Hello? Yeah, I'm almost falling asleep on it because it's kind of...
Yeah, you're going to be falling asleep on Sunday, bitch.
Yeah,
you better sleep this whole week. Get your naps in.
It's kind of discussing how much of a clown people feel they have to be recognized. It's discussing how much clout people have to chase. When you really look into what the word clout means, it's the appearance of authenticity. It's the appearance that you're the real deal. It's the appearance that you really about that action, but I don't really like that. At the end of the day, walking around looking foolish, where the fuck is your shirt at, number one? Number two, you know, you can say what you want. You can say what you want to say, but you do what you think you're supposed to do based upon what we've done. When I say we, I say fighters. Jumping up on the ring and screaming and yelling and doing the memes and all this other stuff, the whole money thing, the whole bling thing, that's all built to build the fight. But we here. I ain't got shit to say. You get hurt on Sunday. And then the way you can never go. All your sugarcoating ass, cheerleading ass, fucking cheerleading ass, people that are around you have lied to you. They're not hurting you. They don't want to lose their bag. They're not fucking pushing you. So when you get in there Sunday, you can wear whatever you want to wear. You can come out with that dumbass robot. You can do whatever you want. You will get fucking knocked out. You can make as many bets. The only thing I bet on is myself. And I've been betting on that the whole time. So I'm just really, to be honest, sorry all the people in the media, I'm just ready to fight. I ain't got no shenanigans. I ain't got no BS. I ain't got no razzle dazzle. I should have brought my dog some dew wipes to clean himself up after I knocked the shit out of him on Sunday. That's one only thing I regret not bringing.
Is the bet still on?
It was never a bet. It was just him saying that I worship Tyron. He's a legend. I played him on the video game, in career mode, and I want to get his name tattooed on me. That's all I heard. I didn't hear that because there's no way you fucking beat me on Sunday.
Yeah, I got a tattoo artist coming to tattoo you after I knock you out.
I wish you brought your tattoo artist. You comfortable with them.
You should.
You ain't done many tattoos.
You're a man.
When you get I love Tyron, you don't even have to do it, man. Pay me a bag and I'll let you slide.
I already paid you a bag.
Pay my charity a bag and I'll let you slide.
I already paid you a bag. And yesterday you were talking
Pay me
about,
another
this kid
bag.
he's not really.
Pay me another bag. Pay him another bag. So maybe you want money. Pay him a bag.
I paid you
Since
four
you do a
times more
GoFundMe
than
account.
you've ever been paid.
Since you do a
I paid you
GoFundMe
4
account.
times more than you've ever been paid.
Pay all the reporters double what they make.
You should be thanking me, son.
I'm gonna thank you by punching you in the fucking
It's the ring, son.
There's going to be a number of media members who have questions for you, but I'll wrap it up with this. It's for both of you. I'll start with you, Tyron. For the people who are going to buy this pay-per-view, for the people who are going to come out to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, what can you guarantee them that they're going to see Sunday night?
Sunday go get all aspects, all categories. I'm going crazy. You know me, at the end of the day, it's been a long time coming. I'm blessed for the moment, blessed for the opportunity, thankful for the coaches in my corner, the people that surround me. I'm thankful for the haters. I'm thankful for the people that counted me out. Because all it was just for me reassuring. Anytime you get adversity, anytime you get the BS and all the people that are coming against you, that tells you that there's so much power for what you're about to do. And I'm about to make a scene on Sunday.
Jake, same question. The people who are going to buy this pay-per-view, they're going to come out to the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. What can you guarantee them on Sunday night?
Look, another show, another masterful performance, a boxing clinic. You know, people know how I'm coming. 3-0, 3 KOs, that's for a reason. I didn't even get warmed up in my last fight, so this guy's gonna go to sleep. And he's gonna get turned into another meme, like I said, just like his best friend, his little guy, Ben Askren, who he was in the corner of, turned him into a meme, ended his career. After Sunday, no one ever
He was already
about this guy. No one's ever going to talk about this guy ever again. He's a speed bump in the road of the Jake Paul career. He's a body. He's a body that I am using to add content to my highlight reel.
Look at you, you a clown, man. You a clown.
I know there are members of the media
Your crew a clown too.
who have questions. We have a mic. Just ask you to identify yourself and ask your question.
This is Keith Heiden from BoxingScene.com. My question is for Jake. Jake, how much of a step up do you feel that Tyron Woodley is for you in your fourth fight?
You know, it's a big step up. I mean, there's no other fighter at 4 or 3-0 who's taking fights against, you know, world champions. I want challenges. I want to push myself. You know, if I'm in training camp, and I know I'm going to beat somebody, I'm not motivated. So I like stepping into the unknown. I like pushing myself, and that's what this fight is about. You know, this is a test. You know, I expect him to come out sharp. He looks like he's in shape. He's got the coaches doing the whole spiel, the whole shebang. So this is going to be a fun one.
Hey everyone, I'm going to Eddie Sedgwick, ES News. You had camps in Big Bear, Vegas, and now Puerto Rico. What was different about this camp versus the other?
I think isolation creates perfection, and when there's no distractions to the highest level, one person in the way of your goal. When you have one pointed attention, there's nothing more powerful. Puerto Rico is amazing. Training in that heat, that humidity, has prepared me my cardio on a whole another level because there's nothing else like that. Training in bigger, high altitude, it's hard to breathe, but it's almost harder to breathe in Puerto Rico.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi, Carl Starr here from Fight Game Media. Question for Tyron. You know, Tyron, we've seen MMA fighters. Tyron, we've seen MMA fighters make that jump into the boxing ring. We just saw Anderson Silva not too long ago fight Cesar Chavez Jr. and beat him. And you kind of look at sort of this fight and think that this could be maybe the jumping off point of maybe doing more in boxing if you come out victorious on Sunday.
You know, I think, you know, in general in combat sports, you start seeing one person do something and it looks cool or it looks like, you know, there's a bag behind it, and people start to replicate it. The thing about this fight, it's a fight. It's not the YouTuber versus the TikToker versus this versus that. It's a real fight. You know what I mean? If you look at the way that we're even just built, and you look at their determination, it's a fight. And some people, and I feel like that's why they came up. To the first day we signed, even before we signed, I was jogging, I was getting ready because I didn't know if it was going to be a fight. It was always a fight. And for me, being able to train and being able to have just the fun again and the passion behind it and being impressed in a different way made it great. So I can't really speak for everybody, but I feel like this fight in particular is the only one of this new sizzle realm of, you know, the entertainment aspect really exploding in combat sport. That's a real fucking fight as well.
Question for Jake. When you decided to fight Tyron, is there truly bad blood between you and him, or is there some level of respect of what he's accomplished in the UFC, and this is just a lot of talk?
No, I mean, there's no real respect. You know, I'm going to show on Sunday that getting a UFC championship doesn't mean shit in the world of boxing, to be honest. So I don't respect what he's done at all.
You just said you did 2 seconds ago.
And to be honest, it started in the locker room with the Ben Askren fight. You know, after he got choked out in the first round, I told him, I said, you and your best friend are going to have a lot in common after tonight. We both got finished in the first round.
You remember what I told you?
And that's really where it started.
You remember what I told you?
I know I was knocking out your friend and focused on that. You want to tell everyone what you told me about?
I don't need to. I'm going to show you on Sunday.
Follow-up question for Tyron. Do you feel like you're being overlooked in some aspects because of how the UFC career ended and how Jake is kind of talking to you? Do you feel like people have underestimated what you're going to bring to the ring on us?
We said talk, right? He ain't showed me shit yet. So at the end of the day, I don't feel like I've been underestimated. I feel like the real recognize real. Anybody that has a flicker in their bone, or old school, that really can just, you know, say what they really believe and not what they think sounds cool. Anybody who can really see the training, the mindset, the, you know, the intensity I've been putting in this camp.
We've got like 3 different coaches Floyd Mayweather did one workout with you and we haven't heard from him since. So I think he knows something that we don't know.
Tricky, back to what I was saying, because I already know what that big lap was. But at the end of the day, I don't really get into what people say, because I'm not to say anything. I'm about action.
Jake, over here. Over here, sir. You are young, you are rich. You're admired by millions of people around the world. You are relatively charming, relatively handsome. Why is it that so many people around the world want to see you not only lose, but be embarrassed and sent to that place where time doesn't exist? Why is that?
Well, I think just going off what you're saying, jealousy is one of the biggest evils in this world. I think there's a lot of people that are jealous that don't think I deserve to be in this spot, that wish they could be here. And I'm polarizing. I get it. I'm loud, I do stupid shit. I go to press conferences with my shirt off because I don't give a fuck what people think. And most people aren't like that. They hold what's inside their mouths. They are scared to rub people the wrong way. I don't give a shit. No, the haters don't sign my paycheck. I do. So, that's why people don't like me. That's why some people want to see me lose. They think this is a circus. They don't think this is good for boxing. Well, guess what? It is. I'm here to stay, and I'm going to knock out this fucking guy and move on to the next one. I am overlooking Tyron Woodley. Most people sit up here like Fury, and he's like, oh, I have a tough opponent. No. When I know what's going to happen, when I'm confident in my skill, I'm already thinking about the next opponent.
Based on
why do you think this guy's sitting right behind me right now? When you know what's going to happen,
Your time is coming up. Don't mention my name on that guy's mouth yours.
When you know what's going to happen, it's easy. This is an easy sport.
Why would you not buy and come out to this fight? And it goes down this Sunday, August 29th. It is 8 p.m. That is 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 Eastern, Showtime, pay-per-view. You can purchase the fight right now, Showtime.com, do it through the Showtime app, all the major cable satellite providers, or you can go ahead and purchase your tickets right now, RocketMortgageFieldHouse.com. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for all of those who are going to support this fight. We're going to have some baseball too.
Let's go.
Security.
You're a catfish. Buddy's using you. You're a catfish. You're a bull. This is the last time we're going to see Jake Paul. You'll never step forward.
Yeah, Santa.
See, that's Montana.
Okay, gentlemen, face down. All right, thank you very much.
Got it.
Guys, 3, 2, 1, face down. Okay, thank you. Okay, ladies, face out.
Easy work.
Thank you. Tyron, face.
Get lower, please.
Face out.
Boy, don't believe in yourself, bro.
Aunties, mamas, all that. We got.
Let's go, Tanner. Let's go, Tanner.
Can I get the left side?
Anthony, we good?
It's my job, lady. It's my job. But why are you talking to me?
You talking to mom, man?
Yeah, man, chill out, man.
I'm fucking sleeping right now.
Talk to his mom's like that.
You know, hey, you know.
I know you fucking put it out like an airplane. You a whole and a half. That's
Talk to his mom's like that.
Y'all fucking with. Don't say shit to no motherfucker. Ever. You fucking try and fuck like me, nigga.
Come on, shake it up. Shake the room. We here. And it's a lot of orange about to
I don't give a
swarm.
fuck about no orange. Not you, not none of y'all motherfuckers. Now what? Now fucking what? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Get to my mama.
Nobody's my shit.
Come on. Now that man is disrespectful at the same time. That's bullshit. And I'm sitting with his mom. Ain't no disrespect on this part. I'm sitting with his mom. You don't do that. I'm here with you.
Y'all can't do that.
Why you got a knife though, man? Hey, come on. Yeah, he pulled it out. We were like,
Oh, the chair, the chair, the chair, the chair, the chair. Could you hold up the chair, please? Thank you.
talking to my mom all the time, and I want a fucking apology. When you bring me, that's what my wife.
That's it.